Praise be to God. Welcome to Lenten Meditation Series 2024. The Bible portion for today's meditation is taken from the Gospel of Matthew chapter 26, verses 17 to 39. This portion takes us through the comparative theology between Passover and the Last Supper. It offers rich insights into the continuity and transformation between these two pivotal events in the Judeo-Christian tradition. Let's explore their similarities and differences. Historical context. The Passover is a central event in Jewish history, commemorating the liberation of the Israelites from slavery in Egypt. It involves the sacrifice of a lamb, the smearing of its blood on the doorpost, and the partaking of unleavened bread, symbolizing the haste with which the Israelites left Egypt. The Last Supper. The Last Supper occurs within the context of Jewish Passover feast. Jesus and his disciples gather to celebrate this annual tradition, marking the historical event of the Exodus. Second, symbolism of sacrifice. In the Passover, the sacrificial lamb is central. Its blood serves as a sign of protection and deliverance for the Israelites, sparing them from the final plague of death on the firstborn. The Last Supper. Jesus transforms the symbolism of the Passover meal. He becomes a sacrificial lamb, offering his body and blood for the salvation of humanity. The bread and wine represent his broken body and blood shed for the forgiveness of sins. Covenantal significance. The Passover marks the establishment of the covenant between God and the people of Israel, wherein God promises to be their God and they promise to be His people. The Last Supper. Jesus inaugurates a new covenant through His body and blood, as He declares, "This is my blood of the covenant, which is poured out for many for the forgiveness of sins." This new covenant extends to all who believe in Him, Jews and Gentile alike. The prophetic fulfillment. The Passover foreshadows the ultimate deliverance that God will accomplish through the Messiah, who will bring redemption and freedom from sins. The Last Supper. Jesus fulfills the prophetic significance of the Passover. He is the long-awaited Messiah whose sacrificial death and resurrection bring about the ultimate deliverance from sin and death. Continuity and transformation. The Last Supper maintains continuity with the Passover tradition as Jesus and his disciples partake in the familiar elements of unleavened bread and wine. Yet, the Last Supper also represents a profound transformation of the Passover ritual, as Jesus imbues it with new meaning centered on His impending sacrifice and the establishment of a new covenant. In summary, while the Passover and the Last Supper share historical and ritualistic connections, the Last Supper transcends and fulfills the Passover, transforming it into a sacramental celebration of Jesus' sacrificial death and the inauguration of a new covenant between God and humanity. Matthew 26 provides a rich tapestry of imagery and symbolism that underscores the theological significance of these interconnected events in the Judeo-Christian narrative. Thank you.